श्रियकुरूणाम् अधिपस्य पालनीं प्रजासु वृत्तिं यमयुङ्क्त वेदितुं सवर्णिलिङ्गी विदितः समाययो युधिष्ठिरं द्वैतवने वनेचरः. Draupadi's speech has started here. So she first accuses Yudhishtira. Says, who other than you will just hand over the mahi to others? You know, you just, in the earlier shloka, is it Sarg iva apavarjita. Just as how an elephant throws away a mala that is there on its head, in the same way you also threw away the bhumi. And vrajanti te modhadiyav parabhavan bhavanti maya vishuyena mayinaha pravishya hi gnanti shatastatha vidana asamvritangan nishitaha iva ishavaha. You have to behave in the same manner in which the other person is behaving to you. When the Shatru adopts Maya, when he cheats you, you also have to use the same policy so that you can win over them. Otherwise, you will only be insulted by them. Parabhavam vrajanti. They get unnecessarily either defeated or they are humiliated by the enemies. They are the bad people, shataha. Bad people, wicked people are like arrows which enter into a body that is not protected by kavacham. The same way they also enter into someone and from the inside they are capable of completely destroying you. So be careful about it. So she is actually saying you are a dull-headed person, fool, to allow Duryodhana to do this to you. She goes on and talks about how he again threw away bhumi. Gunanuraktam anurakta sadhanaha kulabhimani kulajam naradhipaha paraistvadanyaha kaivapaharayet manoramam atmavadhum iva shriyam. Naradhipaha kaiva naradhipaha tvadanyaha, other than you, which naradhipa would throw away this bhumi, or rather he will make sure that the enemies take away the bhumi. So paraihi apaharayet kaha naradhipaha kaiva naradhipaha tvadanyaha, other than you, which king would allow this bhumi, shrihi, this rajyam, to be apaharayet, to be kidnapped or to be taken away by the enemies, paraihi. Everything else has to go and fit somewhere here. So, kaha naradhipaha. Kidrishaha naradhipaha atra anurakta sadhanaha kulabhimani cha. So, two adjectives for the naradhipa. Anurakta sadhanaha. One whose the sadhanam is devoted to him. Sadhana here refers to the people who are all helping him out. They are devoted to him. You have so many people helping you out. The Draupadi is saying that Yudhishtira is a king. At the same time, there are also people helping him. Guna anurakta. Anurakta sadhanaha. He has a sadhanam which is dear to him, which is devoted to him. In other words, all his allies are devoted to him. Kula abhimani. He also boasts of a supreme lineage here. Kula abhimani. He has an abhimanam. He has a pride about his kulam. Tadrashaha naradhipaha. So one is he has all the help he needs. And at the same time, he doesn't want to throw away the impressive lineage that he has been born in. So that is also helping him. Tadrishaha naradhipaha. A king who is of this manner. Other than you, no other king would throw away bhumi. How is this bhumi now? He is kim bhutam shriyam guna anuraktam. Shrihi, which is, that is Rajya Lakshmi, who is anurakta, who is attached to the king because of the good qualities that the king has. Here qualities refers to, so we are only talking about the king here, we are not talking about the upamana paksham, we are still in the upameya paksha. Okay, so Shrihi, Lakshmi, Rajya Lakshmi, which is gunanurakta, she is completely anurakta, devoted to the Raja, being attracted to him because of the qualities he possesses, like the qualities that a king has, Sandhi, Vigraha, Yanam, all the 6 Rajaniti, 6 Angas of Rajaniti, which help you to keep the kingdom in a secure position. So those are the qualities to which Bhumi is attracted, or Rajalakshmi is attracted, and she stays. Kulajam, she is also, the Rajalakshmi has also come in the same lineage. She has been attached to him through, that is, she is hereditary. This kingdom is hereditary. And Manoramam is also attractive. It's not that you don't like this Rajyam. You are also, it is pleasing to you. Rajya Paripalanam to tatra Yudhishtira likes Rajya Paripalanam. Hence he goes to each and everyone and asks dharma in entire Mahabharatam. Wherever you go, it is always someone or the other, Yaksha, Bhishma, so many characters, all the rishis in the forest when they are doing Vanavasam. So many rishis are giving him a dharma upadesha. That's because he wants to live the path of dharma and rule it properly also, right? So, anurakta sadhanaha kula abhimani tvadanyaha naradhipaha kaiva naradhipaha guna anuraktam kulajam manoramam shriyam paraihi apaharayet, will make sure that this type of a bhumi is being taken away by the enemies. The upamanam here is Atmavadhum iva. Atmavadhu, one's own wife, who is attached because of the qualities that are there in the man. Guna anurakta. Gunam can be saundaryam, shauryam, and other good qualities that are present in the man. The vadhu, the wife, is also attracted to the man. Okay, so Atmavadhum. The other adjective for Atmavadhu, Kulaja, she is also Satkula Prasuta. She has been born, she has come from a very noble family. Manoramam, who is also attractive, who is pleasing to him. Tadrisha Atmavadhum. So it is only Kulaja and Gunanurakta which are in double meaning, both in Vadhu Paksha and Shri Paksha. Whereas Manorama is pleasing, which applies to both. There is no slesha here. Anurakta sadhanaha and kulabhimani. Kulabhimani can be, when you take it to a person, husband, then he is a person who kulacharam sarvam palayati iti. So he has a pride towards the lineage that he belongs to. And he is also married to a woman who has come from a very good lineage, who is also attached to him because of the qualities that are present in him. Would such a husband give away or make it possible that she is being carried away by enemies? Who other than you would do this?
Didn't he really do that? I mean, that's what he did actually. I mean, it's not even a upama. He literally gave his wife.
No, he didn't give his wife that way, but in a way...
but in a way, he put her as a panayam for the...
That's true, but that's correct. Panayama vekkirudungiradhu vera, ana to literally give her away is something different, but at the same time...
he knew he was going to lose. He knew he was going to lose.
Yeah. He knew he was going to lose and theriyala. எல்லாருக்குமே அந்த தியூத கிரீடா is such that, oh, I will get back what I lost in the earlier rounds. This may be my lucky chance. This may be my lucky die. That's the attitude with which they play. It's not that he knew he would lose. Yeah. Okay. Pratipadartha Swati. Aramikriya.
Anurakta sadhanaha anukula sahayavan kulabhamini
kulabhimani kula abhimani abhimanaha asya asti iti abhimani.
One who is proud of his
lineage.
Yeah. Sorry. Kulabhimani kshatriyatva bhimani kulinatva va.
So this applies to the pati who has that abhimanam, pride that he is of a good lineage. Inge it is a kshatriya lineage that he is proud of.
त्वदन्यः भवतः अन्यः क इव को वा नराधिपः राजा गुणानुरक्तां गुणैः अनुरागिनीं
Sandhi, those are the qualities of Sandhi, Vigraha, Yana, 6 qualities of Asanam, Samshraya,
and Dvaidi Bhava.
Dvaidi Bhava, okay, yes. So Sandhi, Vigraha, Yana, Asana, Samashraya, Dvaidi Bhava. Yeah?
कुलजां कुलक्रमागतां सत्कुलप्रसूतां वा मनोरमां मनोहरां श्रियं राज्यलक्ष्मीम् आत्मवधूमिव स्वपत्नीमिव परैः शत्रुभिः अन्यैः वा अपहारयेत् अपहारं कारयेत् भावः बहवो राजानः मेनी किङ्ग्स् कुलीनत्वाभिमानिनः सन्तः being proud of their noble birth कुलक्रमागतां मनोहरां कुलक्रमागतां ancestral
hereditary
मनोहरां राज्यलक्ष्मीं beautiful their kingdom or royal fortune Swadharma Patnimiva Rakshanti. They protect like their own own lawful wife. Parantu Tvam Eka Eva, but you alone, Tam Raji Lakshmi Shatrusat Karoshi. You are handing over that royal fortune to the enemies.
Completely giving it away. Shatrusat அப்படின்னா not to be returnedங்கிற லெவல்ல Tvam Eka Eva, you are the only person who can completely give it away to the Shatru.
Abhimani Tvamapi, even though you have self-respect, Avamanakarametat Karyam, this humiliating act, Upekshitum Na Arhasi, you ought not to overlook.
You should not ignore this humiliation.
You should not ignore.
So, Slishtopama. So, Visheshanani, Slishtapadani, Upamana, Upameya, Parani. So, Upama here, actually there are 2 ivas, right? So, the first, Ka iva apaharayet and Vadhum iva shriyam. This is where the iva means like upama. It is an upama vachaka shabda. Atra tu iva can mean kaiva va. So iva is more like a vakyalankara. It is it does not indicate similarity here. Aupamyam na suchayati, kintu it is just a vakyalankara. Okay.
The Shatrusat is like taking a tambalam and tambulam and keeping Rajalakshmi in it and then go and take it like that. It's going
Gunanuraktam anurakta sadhanaha. So the Slesha lies only in 2 padam, Gunanuraktam and Kulakrama Agatam or Kulabhimani also. Only in these 3 words you find the Slesha. The other words just apply directly. Okay. Gunanuraktam.
Paraihi, you have given
Paraihi.
So Shatrubihi.
Yes, Anyaihi and Shatrubihi. Correct. Yes.
So 4, right? All 4 what you have given in the bracket. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Gunanuraktam anurakta sadhana kulabhimani kulajan naradhipaha paraistudanyah kaivapaharayen manoramam atmavadhumiva shriyam. भवन्तमेतर्हि मनस्विगर्हिते विवर्तमानं नरदेव वर्त्मनि कथन्नमन्युर्ज्वलयत्युदीरितः शमीतरुं शुष्कमिवाग्निः उच्छिकः शुष्कं शमीतरुं उच्छिकः अग्निः इव कथं मन्युः त्वां न ज्वलयति एतर्हि मनस्विगर्हिते वर्त्मनि विवर्तमानं भवन्तं कथं मन्युः न ज्वलयति. How is it that anger doesn't seem to burn you completely? Like the moment Agni touches a Shami vriksha, a tree, the moment it comes into contact with a dried shami tree, shushkam shami vriksham, uchchikaha agnihi. Agni, the fires wherein the jwala is roaring upwards, bursting outwards. Tadrishaha agnihi, iva, agnihi iva, like a fire which immediately consumes that shami tree. In the same way, manyu, anger should consume you, right? So, katham na manyuhu udiritaha, that which has been kindled here, well kindled, udiritaha, bhavantam na jwalayati, that has been roused now because of all this. Manasvi garhite vartmani vivartamanam bhavantam udiritaha manyuhu katham na jwalayati. He Naradeva, O king, one who is who is like a god among the people. You are worshipped like God among the people. You have all the divine qualities that a Deva should have, even though you are born as a Nara. So Naradeva, that also means a king. So you are a king who should have a very the status where how you should live should be something very different from what you are, where you are right now. This thing, etarhi, this one, idanim, manasvi garhite vartmani vivartamanam. You who are constantly roaming or swirling in a path that people don't like to do it. They look upon it with the garha, with disgust. So manasvi here refers to people who have a great self-esteem. Those who consider their honor as the greatest thing, manasvi, tesham garhite vartmani vivartamanam bhavantam. You who are roaming around in this path which is looked upon with disgust or disdain by people, how is it that you are able to, when you are roaming around in such a path, bhavantam udiritaha manyuhu, your anger should, it should consume you right now. Like how Agni would consume a dried tree. How is it not happening? அதாவது இட் இஸ் அவளுக்கு வருது இல்லையா, மனோவியதாக தஸ்யாக மனோவியதாக ஏவம் இட் இஸ் மேக்கிங் ஹர் ஸ்பீக் இன் திஸ் மேனர். எனக்கே இப்படி இருக்கிறச்சு உனக்கு இல்லை அப்படின்னு போவீங்க அந்த மாதிரி. ஸோ ஹூ வாண்ட்ஸ் டு கோ? ஷோபா சொல்றேடா. யா ஷோபா.
ஓகே. நரதேவா, ஹே ராஜன், एतर्हि इदानीं मनस्वि गर्हिते शूरजुगुप्सिते वर्त्मनि मार्गे विवर्तमानं परिभ्रममाणं भवन्तं त्वाम् उद्दीपितः मन्युः क्रोधः शुष्कं नीरसं शमीतरुं शमीवृक्षम् उच्छिकः उद्गतज्वालः अग्निः इव अनलः इव katham na jwalayati na santapayati. Why did he choose Shami Vriksha here? Is it something
usually
special?
The Shami is the katta
catches fire.
It catches fire very quickly.
Okay. Bhavaha. He nripa krodhoddeepakam shurajugupsitam cha karyam tvaya kritam. शत्रुकृतां दुर्दशाम् अनुभवन्नपि त्वं शान्त इव दृश्यसे. यथा अग्निः शुष्कं शमीवृक्षं दाहयति तथा मन्युः त्वां कथं न सन्तापयति. आश्चर्यमेतत्. ओके. हे नृप, ओ किङ्ग्, क्रोधोद्दीपकं शूरजुगुप्सितं च कार्यं त्वया कृतं. You have done an act which is
which kindles anger,
which kindles anger and makes the courageous, valorous people despise you, right?
Yeah, they look down upon this activity.
Shatrukrutam durdasham anubhavannapi, even after enduring the wretched state by your enemies who did this to you. Tvam shantaha iva drishyase. You are looking very peaceful, right?
Yeah.
Yatha agnihi shushkam shamivraksham dahayati. Just like how fire burns a dry shami tree, tata manyuhu tvam katam na santapayati. Similarly, how come the anger is not burning you? This is surprising.
Yeah, so Shami Vriksham is supposed to be having Agni Garbha. It has Agni within itself. So the moment an outside fire touches it, it immediately inside also it starts burning. It's supposed to be like that. I think in Shakuntalam there is a reference to this Agni Garbham Shami. When Shakuntala is carrying the child and she goes to Kanva realizes that he gives the Ashirvadam of Agni Garbham Shami Miva Voedo. So it's like Shami Vriksha is supposed to have Agni within it. And so the moment some outside thing touches or outside Agni touches, then immediately it starts burning.
Okay.
Yeah.
இது நரஹ தேவஹ இவன் அப்படி கூட சொல்லலாமா? As you explained.
நரஹ தேவ இவ பண்ணலாம்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
நீங்க அப்படி எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ண இல்லையா?
நராணாம் தேவஹ, மனுஷியர்களுக்கு நடுவுல தேவ ரூபமாக டிவைன் குவாலிட்டிஸோட இருக்கக்கூடியவன், அந்த மாதிரி சொன்னேன்.
The Telugu people also do the Shami Vriksham Puja or something for their Ugadi or something.
I don't know.
In Dasara, right? We do Shami.
Okay. Yeah, that's okay.
That leaf.
Yeah,
that
because
leaf they give.
On that day, Arjuna got the ayudas he had kept on the Shami Vriksha and he got them down or something.
So இது Maharashtra அப்போ
Virat, when he was fighting for Virat.
We exchange
the Shami leaves.
Shami leaves. தசராக்கு யாராத்துக்கெல்லாம் போனோம்னா மகாராஷ்டிரன்ஸ் எல்லாம் கொடுப்பா அந்த லீவ்ஸ் வாங்கி வச்சுட்டு மார்க்கெட்ல கிடைக்கும்.
Is that supposed to be like a Lakshmi Karam or something?
அது அந்த மாதிரி லக்ஷ்மி கரம் மாதிரி தான்.
இது ஆப்போசிட்டா இருக்கீங்க.
Raja Lakshmi is supposed to be that.
भवन्त वेतर्हि मनस्सि गर्भिते विवर्तमानं नरदेव वर्त्मनि कथन्न मन्युर्ज्वलयत्युदीरितः शमीतरुं शुष्कमिवाग्निरुच्छिकः அவந்தியகோபஸ்ய நிஹந்துராபதாம். விஹந்துராபதாம்னு ஒரு ரீடிங் இருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன், பார்க்குறேன் ஒரு நிமிஷம். அவந்தியகோபஸ்ய நிஹந்துராபதாம். அவந்தியகோபஸ்ய எல்லாம் நீ வி both are okay. Any upasarga is fine. Avandhyakopasya vihanturapadam. Yes, it is vihantuhu. Vihantunda irukku.
Book has Nihanturapadam.
2-3 டெக்ஸ்ட்ல விஹந்து தான் இருக்கு.
சபா புக்
இல்ல விஹந்துன்னு போட மாத்தின்றேன். அவந்தியகோபஸ் சரி இருக்கட்டும். ஓகே, லெட் இட் பி அக்கார்டிங் டு தி சபா புக். அவந்தியகோபஸ்ய நிஹந்துராபதாம் பவந்தி வஸ்யா ஸ்வயமேவ தேஹினः அமர்ஷ சூன்யேன ஜனஸ்ய ஜந்துனா ந ஜாதஹார்த்தேன ந வித்வஷாதரஹ. இது வந்து தி அன்வயா அண்ட் மீனிங் ஃபார் திஸ் வில் பி ஒன் பிக் இது பாப்போம். ஸோ அவந்தியகோபஸ்ய ஆபதாம் நிஹந்துஹு தேஹினः ஸ்வயமேவ வஷ்யாः பவந்தி. People automatically become vashyaah. They become controlled. They are
Submissive.
Yes, they submit themselves to people who are avandhyakopa. Vandhyakopa is empty anger. Here, those who show no empty anger, that is, their rage is always purposeful. The rage has a goal. They are able to achieve things because of their anger. So to those people, people automatically submit themselves. So, avandhya kopasya dehinaha, to a person who has a kopam, who has an anger which is avandhya, not fruitless. That is, it is a fruitful anger. Tadrashasya janasya apadam nihantuhu, also a person who overcomes apat, who removes any sort of obstacles that can come within the way, then people automatically become vashyaha. So here dehinaha can be taken as prathama bahuvachanam, as an adjective to vashyaha also. So people automatically become vashyaha, submit themselves or become submissive to that person whose anger is phalayuktam. And he also removes he removes all of the apat, obstacles that can come within, right? Amarsha shunyena, if a person does not have that anger, amarsha, anger, kopam. So for a person who does not have anger, amarsha shunyena jantuna jata hardena janasya adaraha na vidyate. So you have to look at the anvaya here, which is easier because in the shloka it's all in one whole thing. We have to split it into several sentences and work on this. Amarsha shunyena jantuna jatahardena sata. When hardam, when a maitri bhava when you have a friendship with a person who does not have anger, then for that person is not honored at all. Janasya adaraha na bhavati. He is a person who, so if, let's say he is a very forgiving person, then one neither feels respect for him, nor do we feel fear if he is an enemy. So you can either have ragam or dvesham towards a person. So if that person has an anger which is possible to pave way for them, remove all the obstacles and give them some sort of a phalam, some sort of a siddhi, then people will automatically go behind him. That is true. Now, when there is a person who doesn't have any anger in him, that is, he cannot solve anything, amarsha shunyena jantuna jata hardena vidvishava janasya kimapi na bhavati. There is nothing that can be, there is no plus point to having a friendship with him, nor is there a minus point by having an enmity with him. Vidvisha sata. If he is an enemy to that person, darahana vidyate. There is no fear if he is an enemy, nor is there some honor for him if that person becomes his friend. Okay. Clear arka? So here with
Daraha or adaraha?
ரெண்டுத்தையும் எடுத்துக்கணும். இந்த இடத்துல வந்து there is a sabhanga shlesha where you split it in two ways. One you say vidvisha daraha na vidyate jata hardena adaraha na vidyate. You take it twice. Adanal. Is that clear? So when a person doesn't have any anger, there is no point in having friendship with him. If you have friendship with him, okay, I am friends with such and such a person. He is, so I will also be honored because I'm friends with him. There is nothing of that sort. If he doesn't have anger, then he cannot achieve anything. So there is no point in having a sneham towards him. You have an enmity towards this person. Oh, I fear because he is, there is no point in having an enmity towards him also because you don't fear such a person. He is not going to achieve anything. He doesn't have anger. வெறும் ஒரு பூச்சி மாதிரி இருப்பா இல்லையா? அதான்.
கையாலாகாதவன்.
Exactly. प्रतिपदार्थ पढ़ियो.
प्रतिपदार्थः अवन्द्यकोपस्य क्रोधस्य क्रोधस्य इट्स नॉट कोदस्य
இல்ல இது क्रोधः தான எழுதிருக்கு.
क्रोधस्य आपदां विपत्तीनां निहन्तुः निवारकस्य पुरुषस्य उग्रः समर्थस्य अनुग्रह समर्थनस्य.
I don't have this here. Nigraha
अनुग्रह समर्थनस्य within brackets. निवारकस्य पुरुषस्य निग्रह अनुग्रह समर्थस्य. देहिनः जनाः स्वयमेव वश्याः भवन्ति वशङ्गताः भवन्ति. अमर्षशून्येन निष्कोपेन जन्तुना प्राणिना जातहार्देन सता जातस्नेहेन सता in brackets जनस्य पुरुषस्य आदरः न प्रीतिः नास्ति. विद्विषा सता in brackets again. विद्विषा सता द्विषता सता दरः न भयं नास्ति. भावः जनाः सफलकोपस्य निग्रह अनुग्रह समर्थस्य पुरुषस्य स्वयमेव स्वाधीना भवन्ति. People naturally will submit themselves to a person whose anger is justified and very effective, and also whose favor, who's also capable of a favor and nigraha, like a punishment also, right? So who's capable of awarding deserving punishment and favor, and whose anger is very effective. To such a person, all the people naturally submit themselves by themselves, on their own they become that. Sthane krodha astane shantihi shurasya lakshanam. The justified anger and when it is not, anger is not disciple, but it is having a peaceful demeanor towards good people, is the mark of a valor, brave person. यदि पुरुषः क्रोधदर्शनसमये निष्कोपनो भवति तर्हि तस्य स्नेहे प्रीतिर्वा शत्रुत्वे भयं वा जनस्य न भवति. If a person does not show anger when he is supposed to show it, then there won't be any friendship towards such a person will not be liked, nor does one fear enmity with such a person.
Okay. Avandhyakopasya nihanturapadaam bhavanti vashya swayameva dehinah amarshashunnyena janasya jantuna najatahardena cha vidvishadarah. Najatahardena vidvisha. சொல்லுங்க.
இந்த இடத்துல செகண்ட் இதுல he calls him a jantus.
ஆமா. அமர்ஷூன் அது ஜந்துன்னு தமிழ்லயும் சொல்லுவோம்ல, அது ஒரு ஜந்துன்னு.
That is why that thing struck me.
And இதுல வந்து this repeat of adara and dara usually is considered as a dosham by Mammata. He takes up the shloka and பெரிய விசாரம் இந்த தோஷ பிரகரணம். there is this shloka also. ஆனா Draupadi speaks in anger. Her emotions come out in this manner. She is not going to be looking at வியாக்கரண சுத்தி, அது அடுத்ததுலயும் ஒண்ணு வரும் பின்னாடி. மிருகத்விஜாலூன சிகேஷு பர்ஹிஷாம்ங்கிற இடத்துலயும் that problem will come. And
what is the problem? What is the dosha?
எதுல? இதுலயா? ஸோ இதுல வந்து எப்படின்னா, சாரி 1 minute. ஸோ அந்த தரஹா அண்ட் ஆதர வித்விஷா பீஹி சுஹ்ருதா ந ஆதரஹா, அந்த தட் இஸ் டபுள் தடவை வர்றது. அண்ட் ஜந்துனாங்கிறது யூ டோன்ட் யூஸ்வலி சே ஜந்துன்னு சொல்ல மாட்டோம் நம்ம, யூனோ, அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு வேர்டு யூஸ் பண்றது கிடையாது. அதுதான்
especially husband.
Yeah.
When she's angry she can use it, right?
அது நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம்.
So basically you are saying it's swabhavukti, right?
Yeah.
ஓகே. பட் அவர் ஏதோ வந்து தோஷம் கனெக்ட் பண்ணி எதையோ சொல்லுவார். பட் டசன்ட் மேட்டர். From the next shloka, she points out the plight of each one of the brothers and she is talking. First it is Bhima, then Arjuna. See, Bhima is the one who is intolerant in many ways. So he is roaming around in the forest. Doesn't he, looking at him, is your mind not worried? Then she looks at Arjuna and describes him. Aduthathu she talks about the twins, and then she devotes 3 shlokas for Yudhishtira herself. She doesn't talk about herself. Yudhishtira alone, she describes him in 2-3 shlokas there. So the first one here is about Bhima. Paribhramal lohita chandanojitaha padatirantargiri renurushitaha maharathas satyadhanasya manasam dunoti no kachidayam mrugodaraha. Lohita Chandana Uchitaha Maharathaha, one who was anointed with Chandanam. He had his earlier state was such that he was used to Maharathaha. He was used to very big chariots, grand chariots, and then he was wearing red paste on himself. Lohita Chandana Uchitaha. Uchitaha, liptaha. Lohita chandanena rakta chandanena liptaha asit. He had red sandal paste on him. Now what is happening to him? Instead of sandal paste, renu rushitaha. Now he is completely covered by dust. And antargiri, within among mountains, now he is walking as a padati, as a foot soldier. Padatihi bhutva, not a maharatha. He is no longer traveling in a chariot, whereas he is traveling on foot around inside the mountains, he covered with dust. Ayam vrikodaraha. Vrikodara, who is of this sort, vrika nama jataragnihi vartate. So vrikangarche wolfamba vrikasya udara iva udaram abdilan vrikaha nama agnihi. It is a specific type of jataragni, a digestive fire that Bhima has, which he actually nalla ottina vayre. He doesn't have a huge pot belly or anything. So that jataragni completely consumes anything that he eats. That is why he has a huge appetite. So for a person who has a huge appetite, what food will he get in the forest? Imagine, there in the palace, he would have gotten everything that he wanted to satisfy his jataragni. Whereas here, he has to go around, roam around for food so much so that his entire body is covered with dust here. Paribhraman, as he is roaming around antargiri, inside the mountains, on foot. Doesn't he hurt your mind? Manasam no dunoti kachit. Kachit is, doesn't he even a little bit trouble your mind at all? You who think that satyam is your dhanam, the emotions seem to not matter to you at all. You wanted to keep up your promise that you gave during the Dyuta Krida, and so satyameva dhanam tava. That is why now Bhima is in this state. And doesn't he trouble your mind even a little bit? Kachit no dunoti. Dunoti nama pidayati. And the Satya Dhanangarda sarcastic edukanam. Take it in a very sarcastic manner.
He doesn't care about his brother, but he cares about his promise.
More about his Satyam.
சத்தியம் தான் முக்கியமா போயிடுது.
இவனை பார்த்தா உனக்கு கொஞ்சம் கூட இல்லையா மனசுல அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி கச்சித் அப்படிங்கிறது ஒரு இதுவா கேட்குறான். ஹரிதாஸ் நீங்க சொல்றீங்களா? Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
So प्रतिपदार्थः लोहितचन्दनोचितः
அபியக்த இருக்கா? அபியஸ்த வராது. அபியஸ்த ரக்த சந்தனஹாவா? ஓகே.
is better, I think.
Abhyasta uchitaha means one who is fit to wear the chandanam.
Abhyasta
Used to. So one who is used to wearing Rakta Chandana.
So Lohita Chandanochitaha. So Uchitaha here referring to he's fit for, but here he translated it as used to. Okay. Okay. Abhyasta Rakta Chandanaha. So the one who is used to wearing sandalwood.
Modi, book doesn't have neither sakara nor kakara. It's
ஆமா.
abhyata rakta chandana.
அப்படின்னு வார்த்தையே கிடையாது. They have just taken it from Gantapata Mallinatha's Vyakyanam where it says Abhyasta.
Okay then. Okay.
Maharataha nama rathachari, one who is who goes out in the chariot. Renu Rushitaha, Renu meaning pollen or dust, I guess.
Dust.
Dhuli Dhusaritaha. So Rush, that means to be smeared with.
Smeared with, yes. Dhusarita, also smeared. Liptaha.
So, dust liptaha. Padatihi nama padachari antargiri parvateshu madhye paribhraman sancharan, so wandering. I am Vrikodaraha, I am Bhimaha, this Bhima. Satyadhanasya nama adhyapi satyameva ashrayam anasya tava. So even today, of you who is only sticking to truth alone, manasam namachittam, mind, no dunoti kachit, does it not trouble you? Na paripratapayati kim. So dunoti is like sunoti, like do dhatu.
Tanoti, dunoti, adala.
Tanoti. So do is the dhatu, I guess. Okay. So bhavaha. He nripa, nama he satyadhana, one who considers truth as well. Purvam tvam rajyam palayasi. Previously you were ruling over a kingdom. Tada so Bhimaha chandan liptangaha. Then this Bhima who being smeared over with cooling chandanam, sandalwood paste, Savilasam Ratheshu Sancharati. Then he used to wander around to his heart's content in magnificent chariots. Saha eva adya dhuli dhusarita shariraha bhutva. That Bhima today, becoming a person who's smeared with the dust of the roads, dhuli dhusarita shariraha parvata madhye padachari san, wandering among mountains like any normal wanderer who has no home or who has nothing like that, just wandering around, sun, becoming like that. Dainyena sancharati looks very pitiable and is just in a pitiable state. Etadrishtvapi tava manaha na santapati kim. Even after seeing this, is your mind not shaken? Does it not have some
burning?
Okay, santapati.
இங்க ஒன்றும் இது பரிக்கர அலங்கார விசேஷணானாம் சாபிப்பிராயத்வாத்
சத்யதனஹ இதி வா.
டெஃபினெட்லி இல்ல இதெல்லாம் லோகித சந்தனோச்சிதா அதெல்லாம் வந்து அபிப்பிராயம் து தத்ர பூர்வம் யதா ராஜ்ய பரிபாலனம் அகரோத் ததா இதி. So that gives that idea also. Yeah.
Is there an opposite for the Udatta Alankara? Udatta, how it shows Samriddhi. Like that, is there some opposite Alankara for Udatta?
Nope.
Anudatta, okay. No, just kidding. Udatta, Anudatta means Swarita.
What is the opposite, Madhya? What did you say?
I'm just kidding.
அனுதாத்தம்ங்கிறார். இதுல ஸ்வராஸ்ல வேதிக் ஸ்வராஸ்ல உதாத்த அனுதாத்த ஸ்வரிதம் இருக்குல்ல, அதை சொல்லிட்டு இருக்காரு.
Okay, so we can put that here.
அதெல்லாம் முடியாது. பரிபிரமன் லோகித சந்தன் விஷமாலங்கார வந்து see the definitions of விஷமாலங்கார doesn't fit here, but it is a swabhava, in a way. Only where it doesn't fit you can call it as விஷமாலங்கார. Where you are pointing out directly that two things cannot even fit, but still you are saying it in the same sentence, then it is Vishamalankara. Whereas here she is only pointing out to the difference in status as to how he was before and how he is right now. That's all. So there is actually no Alankara. Not every shloka needs to have an Alankara here, right? Kvachit analankriti punah kwapi. You don't need alankara every time.
But
Parikara alankara
unfortunately,
is
we
enough.
cannot invent any new alankaras also.
அதுக்கெல்லாம் வந்து you have to substantiate properly with examples.
Okay.
Like how Kolyanandakara has done. He has created many alankaras. Yeah.
So here Parikara would be because of Satyadhanaha and Lohita Chandanochitaha.
Renurushitaha, that shows the way he is roaming around. So Renurushitaha is he is searching for so much. So many things and so many. It's not that he is sitting only in the hut and he has gotten the food that he wants. That is not there.
That Maharata and Padati also is this thing.
Yes.
That is also a god. Okay.
Yes.
Perhaps Vrikodaraha maybe.
I would take Vrikodara also. Yes.
Vrikodara, how does it add to
And the food, because he requires a lot of food and his digestive power is pretty high, metabolic activity. Who would not want such a metabolic activity? So because of that, he needs food. So he has to roam more than the others to get food here. அப்படி யோசிச்சேன்.
ஒட்டின வயிறு அவனுக்கு.
I mean, wolves actually do have kind of wolves have very high metabolism as well. And
Yes, they do.
They can eat 1/3 their body weight or something every meal.
True, and yet look like that.
Yeah. So, but this is Parikara, but Parikara Ankura would be?
So Satyadhanasya Manasam can be a Parikara Ankura because the padam, there is no other padam for Yudhishtira in the shloka. The Visheshyam is Sabhiprayam.
Visheshyam is the Sabhiprayam. Okay.
Is that clear? Whereas for Vrikodara, you have so many padams here as Visheshana, and the adjectives are all Sabhipraya. Whereas for Satyadhanasya Manasam no dunoti, there is no other word for Yudhishtira here. Satyadhanasya tava iti yadi uktam, tarhi tatra Satyadhanaha iti Visheshanataya tatra swikritya, we can say Sabhipraya Visheshane. Whereas here Satyadhanasya ityeva uktam. Tasmat Visheshyaha eva tatra. So that itself is Sabhiprayam. So it is Parikara Ankura Alankara. Okay. परिभ्रमं लोहित चंदनोचितः पदातिरन्तर्गिरिरेणुरूषितः महारथः सत्यधनस्य मानसं दुनोति नो कच्चिदयं वृकोदरः. சரி, the next is about Arjuna. So அது கொஞ்சம் டைம் எடுக்கும். We'll do that next class. Okay.